Guys, it's time to unbox the NutriMill Artiste. I have been excited about this mixer since it came in the door. I got a great deal on it. This was a whole package deal. We got a lot of pieces to go along with this, and I'm anxious to try this baby out. So let's unbox the NutriMill Artiste Stand Mixer. So we have a lot of stuff going on with this mixer. First, this is the actual mixer itself. And we have a lot of accessories that came with it that was part of the overall package that I got. So we have the bowl scraper. We have the cake paddles. We have the cookie paddle, right? Yay! And we have the ice cream maker. So let's take this baby out of the box first. So here's our NutriMill Artiste. And what I thought was interesting about this mixer is it is similar to the Bosch Universal Plus in that it runs on the same kind of platform. We have a base here that is your motor, and the bowl sits on top of that and is driven by the bottom. This is a lot different than a planetary style mixer. So we did a 9-loaf challenge in the Bosch Universal. I'll put a link down in the description. We did 9 loaves of 1.5 pound loaves in that mixer. So here is our Artiste. And I got the black color, so I think it comes in red, silver, and black. And this mixer can make all kinds of fun things, right? Look at that. And this mixer has a 650 watt motor and a stainless steel drive shaft. It can knead up to 8 pounds of whole grain dough in one batch. One of the things I found about the Bosch is it is great for large batches. We've been through that a lot of times, and it's a great mixer for that. I thought that this might be sort of in between, you know, your planetary that really is only capable of doing maybe 1 loaf or 2. A Bosch really is excelling at 4, 5 loaves of bread. And I kind of wanted something in between, something that I could do 2 to 3 loaves that could handle it similar to the Bosch, and I didn't want to overwork my planetary mixer. It has a lot of attachments that are available, and what's interesting about the NutriMill is it will run a lot of the Bosch Universal attachments. In fact, like the cookie paddles are even branded, made exclusively for Bosch kitchen machines. Now, what this mixer can't do is it can't run the Bosch food processor and the blender because it doesn't have that tower next to the bowl that is the high-speed hub. But this mixer does have its own food processor. It just doesn't have the blender. But it will take a lot of the other Bosch attachments. So, obviously, cake paddles, bowl scraper, cookie paddles, food processor, pasta rollers, meat grinders, ice cream makers, slicer shredders, and also a juicer. Awesome, right? So let's start getting this baby open. Yeah! Okay, we're gonna start out with a little scraper. Awesome, sweet. And what do we got here? This is the metal drive thing that you put your cookie paddles on or your whips. Noted on here, this is burnished metal, so you only want to hand wash this, otherwise it could start oxidizing. Ooh! Yeah. Thank you, my lovely assistant. Woo! Wow, okay. It's coming straight out of these things. Sweet. Sweet, sweet, sweet. Whoa. It's the one that got away. So we have our owner's manual here. And it's pretty standard. Shows you what's included, how to put it together, and how to use it. And it also has some recipes for what to do with a dough hook, basic bread steps, and basic whole wheat bread, cinnamon rolls, white bread, yum, right? Multigrain breads, cheddar breads, oh my gosh, monkey bread, dinner rolls, bread bowls. Then for the wire whip, we have whipped cream, meringue, how to make red velvet cupcakes, oatmeal cookies, awesome, right? And let's get the basic mixer out of here. Woo! This is really nice, and it's really nice for the price too. Let's get our bowl out of here. So our bowl goes on here, similar to the Bosch Universal. It has a two-piece sliding lid here, and to clean it, you line this up here, and this top part comes out. There's like a little notch. And let's see what we got in here. Sweet. So now our bowl can go on. So I can tell you this bowl is really nice. It's similar to the one for the Bosch. You can take this thing out here just like the Bosch for cleaning. So that is completely removed, and then you can clean it. And then you hand wash the center post. And then your bowl goes on here. Sweet. One thing about the dough hook is it comes with the dough hook extender built into the dough hook. Put the dough hook on here. We also have some whips here. So the whips go on to this hub, just like the Bosch, right? Sweet. This is actually, you could use it on the Bosch. Let me pull the cord out. It has suction cups to keep it down on your counter. Sweet. Put that on there. We're going to put this here. Awesome. I don't think you're technically supposed to run that without the lid on. This lid is a little different than the Bosch, and I actually kind of like this. Has this little door that you can just add ingredients in. That's pretty sweet. So. And that's up on high. Pretty sweet, huh, Bill?
Sure.
And this is just our controls. Ooh, it has a pulse too. Guys, I'm liking this so far. So let's look at some of the accessories. This came in there as well. Oh, nice. Look at that. Some measuring cups. All the way down to half a tablespoon, quarter cup, third cup, half cup, and 1 cup. Nice. That's a nice little touch for it to have that. And we just go like this, and here's our measuring cups. That's pretty sweet. So we have our little whips here, but the package that we got also comes with the cookie paddles. And let's see these babies. There's just a little flyer in here. So here are our cookie paddles. And here's our cake paddles. Cool. And these go on to that hub that we were just looking at. So we'll take the dough hook off here, and I'll put the whips on here. Sweet. Very similar to the Bosch. Sweet. And then we'll take these off. And I'll put on the cake paddle. Sweet.
So my dumb question is, you have cake paddles and cookie paddles. What's the major difference?
You use one for cakes and one for cookies.
So if I'm going to make pancakes, I can use cake paddles?
Yeah. We also have our bowl scraper here. This is just like the Bosch. Well, it is. It works with the Bosch as well. So you just take these and you stick them on here. Then you have your whips, and you just stick this onto your whips. And then that goes onto here.
It's like Star Trek.
Yeah. And there we have the scraper. Probably should be running this with this on it, huh? Sweet. Woo! Gosh, it's so much like the Bosch. It's so much like the Bosch, and it's a really good price. So we also have in here the ice cream maker. Sweet, right? And comes with this little user guide how to make, oh my gosh, raspberry cheesecake ice cream, peach ice cream. Gives you instructions on how to use it. So let me see here. So it comes with a little spatula. And here's our ice cream maker. This thing fits, and it goes like this. So a lot of ice cream makers you put in the freezer and the bowl has some gel in it, but you really only get one batch out of it. So this, you put ice around here and you could just make batch after batch, just put some more ice in there. And this has your little churner on there, and it goes on here. Sweet. And then this bowl is rotating, and you'll have your ice down in here, and it just churns your ice cream. And you can load some ingredients in through here. This is pretty cool. One of my complaints I have about those gel ice cream makers, and I have one of those, is that you basically can only do one batch at a time. So this also has this rubberized lid on it. I guess if you want to go into the freezer with it. I don't know. Sweet. So we are going to do a full test and review of the NutriMill Artiste. I can't wait. Someday we'll do a video and we'll have the two together, and we'll see how they compare. We'll just do a comparison video. I don't know if I'm really going to do a challenge between the two, because you know, this is just a smaller version of the Bosch, and you know, I think looking at them individually, we can probably get a good idea of how they perform. So stay tuned for that, and can't wait to give this baby a whirl. If you like this video, please subscribe below, leave me a comment and a like, and visit my website at amylearnstocook.com. I'm also on Twitter and Pinterest at Amy Learns to Cook. And come join me in my Facebook group. We are going to be talking about this mixer because there's a few people in there that have purchased this and have made things with it, and they already love it. So we're going to be talking about that in my Facebook group, facebook.com/groups/Amy Learns to Cook. And on Instagram, I'm at Cooking with Amy.